Well, aloha and good morning. Ha. It's a beautiful day here in Hawaii. I am working on my 1982 VW Westphalia. And what I started working on yesterday was the airbox. Factory airbox. My thing on my VW is completely stock and factory. What I did notice is, if you look right here, that is my air filter. I just put a brand new air filter I got from local hardware shop. But the bottom of this airbox, I showed you the other day, just a moment ago, looks like that. We've completely modified it. Not we, but I have completely modified it to try to keep the stock airbox on there, but make it so you can have the air intake suck in some more air. So what originally looked like what I showed you, now it looks like this. And all that is just some wire loom that you can also get from your local auto shop store. And I put a little silicone on the inside to just hold it in place so it doesn't look so chopped up and ghetto, as they would say. So it looks a little more factory looking. And this is where that snorkel tube normally sticks out of. I was going to cut it off, but I thought structurally it might be better to keep that whole section, because where my fingers are, you can see those little, I hate to say nipples, but nipples sticking out or protrusions. They do fit into two holes in the VW body that actually help to support this entire airbox, because without this section right here, the airbox is being supported by, well, the carburetor and that hose right there. And it is a little flimsy, and eventually it'll probably break. So we don't want that to happen. So again, I kept that on here, but increased the airflow that's going to be going into that airbox here. So I'm going to put it on, mount it, and this is actually what holds the filter into the airbox itself. So it kind of fits right around this groove right here, and it all locks into place with these clips. So this was a way to keep the airbox intact for the most part, increase the airflow into it, and ensure that the air filter stays in place. And of course, you get all the structural support that this entire airbox needs. And we'll see if it increases performance. I already told you, just by taking it off, throttle response was remarkable. Pressing the gas pedal with the stock airbox on, I'd say there's like a nice little quarter to half second delay before the engine actually revs up, just to suck in that air. Again, it's like trying to breathe through a straw. And now with this setup like this, it's like breathing through a very big straw. So we'll see how it works as far as performance wise when I drive. Again, this isn't a high performance vehicle by any means, so anything I can do to increase some power, increase some performance, and try to keep the cost down, that's what I'm trying to do. But remember, I'm not keeping the cost down by buying cheap stuff. I love this VW. I was always taught by my dad, quality comes with what you pay for, and you hear it all the time. So while trying to keep the cost down, when I do need to purchase something, I oftentimes will purchase whatever it is that's out there that would be considered not necessarily the best, but will work for what I'm trying to buy, and not get the cheapest one either, because you do get what you pay for, right? Anyways, we're going to see what this does. We're going to see if it helps with any of the performance, any of the intake, throttle response, and anything else that I can get out of it by just simply doing it myself. So, and not buying a $300 to $600 or even $1,000 carburation system. And I will let you know what happens here in just a moment. But you guys sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Whoop.